In my last video, I talked about how to care for dart frog eggs, well, up until the tadpole stage at least. Today, we're going to cover how I actually care for the tadpoles. Now, I feed my tadpoles twice a week, and I clean once a week. On the cleaning day, I take the turkey baster to suck up any of the leftover food and debris that I can. I normally take about 1 or 2 pulls of the baster, but sometimes, if the water is very dirty, I'll take more. I then refill the cup with RO water. I know most people use tap water or treated RO water, but I have found that using RO water works the best for me. I then drop in 1 pellet of tadpole food for newer tadpoles, and 2 pellets for any tadpole that's kind of larger or morphing. So basically, most of my tadpoles are going to get 2 pellets unless they just went into the cup recently within about a week or two. Now, that's on the cleaning day, but not just on the regular feeding day, I just drop in 1 pellet, no matter how big the tadpole is. My cleaning day is normally Sunday, and my feeding day is normally Wednesday. Now, when you have a tadpole that has developed their back legs and their front legs have popped out, I normally give them a few days. I'll start to notice the tail starting to shrink before I get into the process of tilting the cup. So I'm not just tilting the cup as soon as I see the front legs, I'm actually waiting a couple of days, and you'll see the tail starting to shrink a little bit, so that would be a good indicator. We do this, tilting the cup that is so that when the froglet is ready to come out of the water, they can do so on their own pretty easily. To do this, I take a small deli cup and I put something in it. In this case, I'm showing an empty vitamin bottle, but sometimes I just use water because that creates enough weight to hold down the cup. Next, I take the turkey baster and I take out a good amount of the water. Then I remove most of the Java moss and leave just a little bit. Now at this point, they won't really be eating anymore as they will be absorbing their tails. But I have noticed they do munch on the Indian almond leaves, so I'll leave a little bit in there. It also gives them a place to hide and feel safe. I now tilt the cup so there's enough water in the tadpole to swim around, but also enough dry area so when they're ready to come out, they can. Once they come out into the dry area of the cup, I give them a day or two before I move them to my grow out bins or tanks, depending on how you have it set up. And that's it. That's all there is. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll get back to you.